All right, here with Lincoln North Star head coach James Thompson. Coach, obviously 4-5, you guys took a step forward last year. You had a young team. Speak on your season and kind of the outlook for North Star football heading into the 2023 season.
Well, as you said, we took a step forward, best record we've had since 2015. Our goal was really to get kids to buy into working hard and competing and not caring who the opponent was. You just take care of your business. Really excited about the kids we have coming back and the coaching staff that we have coming back, and we're really going to lean on them to be leaders and go get some more W's.
You had a number of what former Huskers were on your staff last year?
Tommy Armstrong, Najee, he didn't go to Nebraska. Najee Jackson went to Southeast, but has played some big-time college ball. And then Alonzo Moore played at Nebraska as well, and has been our receivers coach. So we have quite a bit of Huskers on our staff, and we're just looking to have the best available.
You had a number of young players over the years that had great freshman teams that you kind of brought into your varsity program. One of the guys that's kind of grown up in North Star football has been a multi-year starter, is Jaden Potter.
Yes, sir.
He'll lead your line this year. What have you seen from Jaden as he heads now into his senior year?
Jaden is a big man, moves really well, has a good understanding of the game. We're really excited for him to kind of take over as a leader in our locker room and with that offensive line.
I've grown just with my experience, just going against the seniors, the guys that have had more snaps than me. I think that's grown me. And in Lincoln, we are obviously getting better going against Lincoln teams. So
you're just under 6'6", 290. You've always been a big guy. What have you done just to kind of get your body to where it needs to be as you kind of start to think about playing college football?
I think in the weight room more, and then just also with being bigger, I got to stay mobile.
Do you play other sports too?
Yeah, I play basketball. And then I want to throw shot and disc.
So you guys are having a good basketball season as well at Lincoln North Star.
Yeah.
What now? Colleges, you've been on the radars for a lot of different teams the last few years. What teams do you communicate with? What visits have you been on? And kind of what's the outlook for the spring and the summer now for you?
So I've talked to a little bit of South Dakota State. During the fall, I talked a little bit more with Nebraska, but since the new staff, I talked more with Will Height, but then he. But I look forward to getting to know the new staff.
Are you planning on some camps and visits this spring?
Yeah, definitely Nebraska pipeline camp. So,
what do you think you need to show when you go to camps? Like, what's the biggest thing that coaches say, hey, we'd like to see you do this?
I think they say my technique's good. Just a little bit more using my strength where I know I have it. Just more showing off my strength.
Now, I know you're a left tackle. Could you play guard if you had to? So you're a pretty versatile lineman.
Yeah.
And then you've got Braden Sunken, multi-sport guy as well. He's a baseball player that could play college baseball, but 6'3", 190, receiver, safety, really a key part of your team.
Yes. He's one of those kids who are just a building block of the program, ferocious competitor, just loves to compete, loves to get after it. We think he's going to be a pretty good football player, so again, in the back end and out wide on offense.
So I grew a lot going into my junior year, and I knew that I would have to step up into a bigger spot, playing both sides of the ball. And I think I performed well, good enough. We won some games. We lost some close ones, but I think I grew overall as a player, as a teammate, just, physical-wise and, mentally.
Yeah, you look at this North Stars program, you guys obviously were right on the playoff edge. What kind of jump do you expect the program to take this year?
Bringing in a whole new coaching staff last year, it was new to us, and I think we really grew well with the new coaches that we had, and I'm expecting a really big jump coming in next year. We're more used to our new teammates, our new coaches, so I expect a really big jump.
Now, describe your role. What do you do for North Star? Like, what are your key roles for the team?
So I came in this year having to be more of a leader, becoming an upperclassman. And so being a defensive captain, playing both sides of the ball, I'd have to jump from offense to defense. And I just I had to be that, I couldn't be the guy that's getting down or, getting mad. I always had to be there for my teammates, and I had to keep myself up so that the rest of the team is up.
What was your best individual moment of the season?
I think I'd bring that back to our last game against Columbus. Columbus had a pretty good game, and it really kind of stood out, and like gave me some confidence, you know, coming into the next year that, oh, this is going to be a big year for me and my team.